Anyway, go ahead.
No, I was going to say when I heard Tennant was leaving, it was kind of sad because, Eccleston, we kind of knew. If you were paying attention, we knew by at least the third episode he was leaving and someone else was coming in. I didn't know who David Tennant was, and afterwards, Casanova, I think, is a fantastic miniseries that he did. I believe Moffat wrote that. But then I heard, he was in for what, 5 seasons maybe? He did the specials, which I think was considered season 5 or 4.
He's in 3 seasons.
Three in the specials. Okay. And then I heard he was going to leave, and a lot of people didn't want him to leave because he established himself as the doctor of the modern age. And when I heard who's going to be the new doctor, they said, "Oh, it's a guy called Matt Smith." I was like, "Matt Smith? What kind of name is that? That's such a simple, generic name of a guy. He's, most actors have an interesting name, and it's like Matt Smith. Okay, Matt Smith. I swear, the 11th hour, by the end of that thing, it was, oh my God, he had tapped into almost every single Doctor charisma, characterization. And then as they went on, as the episodes and the seasons went on, he was so Troughton, he was so Tom Baker, with the mannerisms and the little things, and he was the youngest Doctor at that time, but he was able to portray old. He seemed like he had a history of being aged. It was amazing to watch him perform that character. And a lot of people do not like, I can't think of the episode. The episode where the planet was coming to destroy the other planet and everybody was singing to it.
Oh, Rings of Akaton?
I think, yes.
It's a car episode, right?
Yeah, and he's up there going, "I've seen things you haven't seen. I've done this, I've done that," and he just starts crying. I was like, "Wow, what a speech he's doing!" That episode I really enjoyed, and again, Matt Smith is even his final episode, where he becomes the old man protecting the planet, and Gallifrey eventually gives him the lifetime regenerations, is just an amazing episode. So okay, we talked about Matt Smith, we talked about David Tennant. David Tennant, again, so many great moments, so much charisma. Midnight, scary ass episode. Blink.
Silence in the Library.
The whole Donna Noble thing. Again, another reason to watch Donna Noble's series. I really like her. I think she is one of the great companions. I mean, you gotta kind of excuse the fat creatures in the first episode. Those were kind of laughable. And let me bring up the Master. The Master. I watched a show called Life on Mars, which was originally a British show, and then they remade it for the U.S. And I didn't watch the U.S. show, but I heard it sucked. One of the reasons I didn't watch it. And I can't think of the actor. Who's the actor that played the Master and who?
Well, there's two of them. There's a.
Well, don't mention the female.
No, I'm talking about
Well, there's actually four. There's actually four. There's Roger Delgado.
Let's see. There's Derek Jacobi.
Oh, there's five. There's five. Okay.
And John. Is it Sims?
John Sims. Thank you, John Sims. That's the one I was looking for. He is in Life on Mars, and it's a fantastic show. And they actually got a sequel show continuation called Ashes to Ashes. I won't go into that, but look those up. The British, the BB, well, I don't know if they're
Yeah.
BBC, but the British shows, they're fantastic shows. And when I heard he was going to be the master, I was like, that's good. He is a great actor, and I can't wait to see it. I loved him being the master. I didn't like his take on the master. You know, I liked the
Yeah.
dun 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 dun, dun, you know, vote for oh, I can't think of his name, whoever his name was, Saxon, and that episode where he ages the doctor and keeps him in a cage, in a little like bird cage, was kind. And then all the world has to, thanks to Martha, all the world has to pray to him to become real again.
Doctor.
A Christ figure was kind of like, oh, cringing. But I loved how Sims was just breaking out in these songs and singing, and you know, his wife was nuts, you know, or his
One of my
girlfriend.
favorite. I love it when he's Derek Jacobi, and then he realizes that, oh, I guess I'm this other person this whole time, and he steals the TARDIS, and his reason for regenerating is, well, if the Doctor's young, I
Yeah,
can do it too.
but you know, Jacoby is such a great British actor. I would have
I
loved to
know.
seen a season just with the Master as him. You know,
That's what I'd like to see. The Five Masters.
yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. Let's hope. Let's hope. And then you got, you know, the new one, which I was kind of surprised. You know, the female. Let's just
I
say
was disappointed
you
right
were.
away. I did not like her right away.
Well, not right away. No, but she's
I
a.
was like, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's a certain evil charisma that I like from her, but I don't want her to be the master. I felt it was fan service in a way where Moffat was thinking there's a lot of rumor about can the doctor be a female? Let's make the master a female to give that bridge. So maybe in the future, maybe one or two doctors down the road, we can make a female doctor since we had a female master. I think that's what they did. I like the
I think,
actress, but
yeah, I just think it was a waste of not bringing in the Ronnie.
yeah, yeah.
It
There's
was
so
like
many other
prime.
there's so many other great British actors out there, male actors. Not to say anything about against female actors, but that could have been the master. You know, again, we're talking about that first season of Capaldi. It was just a little off. The whole boyfriend thing dying and then being in like a purgatory thing.
I wonder though if it has anything to do with the fact that Matt Smith was just like, I'm gonna be done.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
'Cause if I recall, there are some of the episodes of Capaldi, like Train One, Midnight on the Orient,
Oh,
or Nights
yes.
of that was supposed to be intended for Matt Smith,
Oh, really?
but because Matt Smith decided to be done, they had to rework it.
That might work. That might be the truth then. That most of those episodes of that season were written for Matt Smith, and Capaldi just took them in another direction, and it
Yeah,
and it just felt kind of quirky and different.
like I think Robots of Sherwood would have been a lot better with Matt Smith.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. The competition with a fictional character.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I love Capaldi. I like we said in the early before we even started recording. I do not like the sonic sunglasses. I do love the fact that he plays the electric guitar.
I know. Yeah, I don't know if you read any of the comics,
No,
but
no.
for Titan Comics, one of the art variants for volume, I think it's 5 of the 12th Doctor. It's him just ramming on the guitar. It's
Really?
hilarious.
I mean, I love that aspect of it. I love that character of him. Uh, does he have a Does he have a tagline? Does he have a saying he says?
I feel like it's just shut up.
Just shut up. I mean, cause you know, we said, or I said earlier, Eccleston was fantastic. Um, Matt Smith was Geronimo, maybe,
Geronimo and bow ties are cool.
and Bolt and Fezes are cool. Well, anything is cool. Uh,
Yeah.
David Tennant, what did he
He,
have?
he had
Oh,
Alan
Alan
Z,
Z. Alan Z. Yeah.
but I think he also had he would consistently say, "I'm sorry, so
Oh,
sorry," or something like
I
that.
love that about him, especially when you first heard it in the Cyberman story. And
Yeah.
he took the mask off and he sees there's a human there and he's like, I'm so very sorry. Oh, it was like, that's beautiful. Um, yeah, I don't know if Capaldi really has a saying yet. I haven't caught it. Maybe on a next
No, I
viewing.
just think it's him just saying "shut up." I mean, he could be. I wish sometimes I wish he would be like his spin doctor from the thick of it
Yeah,
and just go off on somebody.
yeah. You can't do that in Who. It would be beep, 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 beep. And would you like a jelly baby? And we got to reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. Uh, I don't know about Hartnell or Trout. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.